Apple AirTags, quite literally the smallest announcement from Apple's spring-loaded event. I just got mine this week and I'm very curious to see how well or not well these will work with my older model iPhone X. Let's find out. AirTags are Apple's version of an item tracker, a small device that you attach to your keys, wallet, bag, anything you may lose and want to track to find again. Now, Apple is not the first to bring such a product to market. In fact, companies like Tile have been making item trackers for several years now. But what sets the AirTag apart from its competition is the vast global network of over 1 billion active iPhones that are used to track and locate AirTags. AirTags cost $29 for a pack of 1, and for a pack of 4, the price is $99. This is actually a refreshingly low starting price, especially coming from Apple. They also make various loops as well as other accessories, including a $449 Hermes luggage tag. In the end, I decided to buy one AirTag and didn't buy any loops. I also spared my wallet the pain of the Hermes luggage tag. Let's start off with the unboxing. A very simple and small box, but is still instantly recognizable as Apple packaging. There's a small pull tab to open, and inside we have the AirTag itself and warranty paperwork. Inside this little envelope folder, we find the setup instructions on either side and the AirTag placed in the middle. Taking a closer look at the device, you can see it really is quite small, actually even smaller than I had imagined. I would describe it as a small puck or a large coin. It has white plastic on the top which can be customized to add emoji or initials and a stainless steel back. While it definitely feels very solid, especially for its small size, I do anticipate some scratching, especially in the long term, on the stainless steel back. The back can also be removed to replace the battery, something I did not expect from Apple but am very glad to see. The battery that the AirTag comes with should last around 1 year, and they're also water resistant. Now personally, I bought the AirTag to use with my backpack, and for that reason I didn't buy any additional loops or straps, as I can simply put it inside one of these smaller pockets and not have to worry about it falling off or drawing any kind of unwanted attention. As mentioned earlier, for my personal phone, I use an iPhone X, and I'm keen to see how well this will work with a slightly older model iPhone, as to my understanding the iPhone X is not capable of the precision finding feature. And the reason for this is that the iPhone X does not come with the U1 chip that is found in the newer iPhone 11 and 12 models. Let's set it up. I will pull off the plastic wrapping, and pulling off the last bit of the wrapping will activate and automatically power on the AirTag. As you can see, this then instantly shows up on my iPhone. Do make sure that you're updated to the latest version of iOS to make sure it will show up. We will tap connect and then choose the name of the AirTag. In other words, what you'll be using the AirTag with. In my case, I'll select backpack. It will then confirm your Apple ID in order to register the AirTag to it. Of course, I will have to blur out parts of the information during this process. And there we go, it is now ready for use. After the setup is complete, it will automatically show the AirTag's name and location, also highlighting some of the additional features such as the ability to ask Siri where the AirTag is located. I'll tap done and launch the Find My app on my phone. Along the bottom of the screen there is a new tab for items, which is where you'll find your AirTags. I will then select the AirTag, and here we have the options to play a sound, show directions on the map to the AirTag, turn on notifications if lost, as well as the option to activate lost mode. This is where the lack of a U1 chip starts to show. As you can see, for my iPhone X, the precision finding option is not available. Instead, the location of the AirTag is represented through a little bubble on the map, similarly to how you would see your other iOS devices in the Find My app. Of course, I do wish precision finding was an option, but the location tracking on the map will still give you a very good idea of where your item is. For example, if say you leave your backpack in the office, in a taxi, or in a train, this will clearly show on the map and will definitely help you retrieve your lost item. The only area where precision finding really comes in is when you're trying to find an item in a specific room. Thankfully, there's a pretty simple workaround to this, and that is to simply trigger a sound to play on the AirTag. This will give you not only a very clear sense of where the AirTag is, whether you're in the correct room, but also where specifically in the room it may be. So at the end of the day, even without precision finding, the AirTag definitely still serves its purpose and is very functional. So what happens when your AirTag gets lost? Well, from this you can trigger lost mode on the application, and doing so will give you the ability to add a phone number as well as a custom message to your AirTag that anyone can view when they scan the AirTag, regardless of whether they have iOS or Android. You will then also receive a notification automatically when your AirTag is found or when it is scanned by someone. Now, as I said before, I'll be using the AirTag with my backpack. However, I did try to put this into my card holder wallet, as you can see. While this is possible, it is definitely not ideal, creating quite a bump. It is really not intended for wallets unless you have, say, a larger woman's wallet. In terms of safety features, Apple have definitely thought this through, to make sure that AirTags cannot be used to, for example, track someone. If an AirTag that is not your own and gets separated from its owner, however, is constantly following someone else, Apple will automatically notify that person to let them know that an AirTag is with them. It is good to see these kind of features built in. So at the end of the day, is it worth it? Well, they are a little bit more expensive compared to the competition. However, if you're already in the Apple ecosystem, the AirTag works really well and is clearly the best all-around option. For users with older model iPhones, again, even without precision finding, the combination of location tracking showing on the map and having the ability to play a sound means that you get a very functional and useful little product that I can highly recommend. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching.